Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Paige here, and in today's video we're going to be creating lifelike veins. And these are the supplies that you need. Also, you need some thinning medium, you need your blue number 2 and your green number 6 to create the vein mixture. I am just saturating my cosmetic wedge with some thinner because I'm going to be needing that later to blot or blend the veins. Also, I'm going to be using my cuticle pusher. My cuticle pusher, it's necessary in the reborn process, so I'll link that down below, to scoop out some of the thinning medium. And we're going to take out 2 to 3 pearl size little bits of your thinning medium. The next thing, I don't want to make too much because we're only veining a tiny bit today, and I don't want to waste all my thinning medium. But the next thing is you need 2 script lining brushes, and you can choose those from your Baby Strokes set. You need a touch of the green 06 using your fluffy little 1/4 inch mop brush, and then mix it into the thinning medium. Mix really well. And already you can see that it is the consistency of like petroleum jelly, or what else would, oh, Neosporin. Neosporin is that texture. Thinning medium is kind of like a oily texture. And then a touch of your blue. But I don't want to mix my paints, and so I'm going to rinse my brushes out or get another fluffy mop 1/4 inch brush to get out the next color. Just a touch. It's just the paint on the very end of the brush, and mix it into your thinning medium to create the vein blue color. So then you need to use your script liners. I have 2 different ones. One is like a thin, longer script liner, and then the other one is a little shorter. And make sure you wear your vinyl gloves, or your gloves to protect the baby's vinyl from the oils on your hand. You can refer to the charts that I will be including on this video of where to place the veins. Or you can create your own vein design, whichever is most comfortable for you. You can look up photos of babies. You can also look at pictures of your own skin and look at the veining on your wrist to see how to place veins on your baby doll. Refer to your own baby's veins, whatever resources that you can find to create realistic looking lifelike veins. So we're going to just start on the baby's leg, and I'm going to demonstrate how I like to do the veins on my baby reborns. This mixture is really easy to work with and very easy to blot and blend, because it has the thinning medium added to it. And make sure that your vein lines are squiggly, because if you draw them in a straight line, it will look like you drew them on with like a pen. And we want them to look realistic. So make squiggly lines. I always like to start at the top of my legs and then work my way down to the ankle. And notice how I added a tiny bit of thinning medium just to make it easier to move that paint on your baby's vinyl. We're just adding the vein to the baby's leg on each side of the leg. Do not add any veins on the baby's knees, because that is there's a little bit more of fat on their little baby knees, and you won't see any veins on the knees. So just on the sides and the top of the legs. And then take the sponge that you added the odorless thinner to and blend and keep blending. And after it's dry and the odorless thinner has evaporated, blend some more, because you don't want any raised layer of vein color. It won't look natural unless it's really, really well blended. The more veins that you have on your baby, the more realistic your baby will look. And so I like to add lots and lots of the vein blue mixture to create realism for my little baby reborns. And you should too. Don't be afraid to add as many of the blue veins as you would like. As long as you are blending really well, then you will be satisfied with the results. And when I blend, I don't wipe, I just pounce over the color. Notice how I'm pouncing. Pouncing on the baby's limb to blend the veins on the baby's skin to make him look real. And it may not be seen in the video, but the veins are still there after you have applied the vein color. They're just very soft and subtle. Refer to your veining chart. And I will include the chart in the description box below if you would like to download and print it out. You're welcome to. And then, of course, do not add any veins to the knees. Go around the knees and up the leg to the top, and then blend with your cosmetic wedge. During this process of adding realistic veins to the baby's skin, I also like to add a little bit of the blue in the palms of the hands and blend it and on the bottom of the feet. And I will include that in the chart as well so that you can see. And then we're just going to create more veins on the baby's arm. Pretend like the veins are branches of a tree. And so as you are painting freehand, think of a tree and its branches. And then blend with your cosmetic wedge. When painting on your baby's face, I think the best way to do this is to start on the temples and then create a little vein pattern along the face line. So I will do some a little bit on the forehead, and then on the temples, and then on the back of the head, and all of them are leading to that center point, which is the crown. And you will feel that this is the best way to make them all tie in together, and you won't feel so overwhelmed when painting veins on the baby's head. And then of course you can always wipe off and restart if you don't like the way they look, and blend with your cosmetic wedge. I also want to point out that Bountiful Baby has a premix called Authentic Vein Blue. In fact, most of the doll supply stores have this Authentic Vein Blue color, but because I paint so many baby dolls, I like to mix my own vein blue color, because painting and repainting and painting more babies, you will run out of that vein blue quickly and you will need to replace it. And so I've learned how to mix up my own paints, but at the end of this video you will see that I will show you what the Bountiful Baby vein blue color looks like compared to the mix that I've created, and you will see they are exactly the same color. So I think it's very useful to be able to mix up your own vein blue color just to save money and to be able to make more of that particular color, especially if you're painting and then wiping off and starting over. You're going to use your vein blue mix pretty quickly when you're first starting out and learning how to create lifelike veins on your baby doll. But I think this is a very important step, because in the reborning process, that's what the new mommies are looking for with their babies. They're looking for the soft, subtle, authentic, like reborn baby look, which all of them have those little soft, subtle veins under the skin, and you'll be really happy with the results if you're just practice and take your time and follow the chart that I provide. You will be very happy with the way your baby's veins look on your reborn baby. And then we will be putting a complexion layer over this, and so then they will even be more soft and subtle. And then bake your baby, of course, at 265 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes in your new wave oven to cure the veins and make them permanent. After you spend all the time making them, you don't want them to to disappear. So if you have any comments or questions, please comment down below. And I hope you have fun painting. Here is the authentic vein mixture that you get from Bountiful Baby or from other baby supply stores. And if you'll notice, it's exactly the same as my vein blue color that I make.